Ezra Claytan Daniels' Upgrade Soul tells the story of Hank and Molly Nonar, an elderly mixed-race couple who participate in an experimental procedure called Upgrade Cell to give them an extension of time to their lives. To take a deeper look into the plot and characters of the book, literary theories such as agency theory and Maslow's hierarchy of needs can be applied to the story. Agency theory is about a human's ability to act independently and fulfill an action by their own choice. Maslow's hierarchy of needs looks at the levels of needs within a person and where their motivation lies based on whichever level they meet or lack. Levels of this theory, starting from the bottom to the top, include physiological needs, safety needs, love and belonging, esteem, and self-actualization. Applying the theories to the book can manifest a deeper understanding of the story, as well as valuable life lessons for readers to apply to their own lives.
In any story, the setting has an incredible impact on the characters. Specifically, Bianca felt the influences of the setting very much. Bianca is a sort of secretary or assistant to the technical functions behind this secretive upgrade cell operation. She was neither a scientist nor a doctor. She only ended up involved in the experiments because of the setting of the story. The majority of the plot takes place in an unused, abandoned school where Bianca had wished to work as a debate coach. The school shut down and was eventually opened as a lab by Dr. Callis. As Bianca began to work at the lab and was surrounded by science far beyond her, she was drowned with questions of morality, ethics, and true principles. Even the head and assistant scientist questioned the whole operation themselves. She was forced into difficult situations that caused her to act in problematic ways. For example, when Dr. Callis came to her needing her eggs for the operation, the extreme moral fragility of such an act caused her to withdraw and have Dr. Callis secretly take Lena's eggs instead. This, frankly, messed up action was caused by the doubt of morality of the whole operation hanging above everyone's heads. Eventually, the setting's atmosphere of uncertainty drove Bianca to leave it all behind and flee with Garth.
The three layers of wants are the ideology of an individual character that has three deeper layers of motivation. For example, Carmelina Callos, Lena for short, is the sister of Dr. Claytan Callos, and she is a parasitic craniopagus twin survivor. Her surface-level goal is to be considered normal in her everyday society. This surface motivation to be normal in society is deep-rooted by below-the-surface motivation of Lena wanting to live a regular life. Her living a regular life would include having friends, a lover, and other aspects of life that normal people would have in their daily lives. This feeling of loneliness and desperation is fueled by the deepest layer of want, which is her wanting to be loved by individuals around her. Lena even mentions how she would do anything for the person that loves her.
Dr. Molly Nonar is the woman who went through the upgrade cell operation along with her husband, Hank Nonar. On the surface, her first level of want is to live her life again. She saw the potential in the operation to go back and redo it all, so she took the opportunity. Though looking into the second deeper layer, this is actually because she desired to go down in history, to be known, and to make a lasting impact on the world. Then, Molly's third level of want, the final and deepest level, is that she actually longed to find fulfillment and happiness. Her life as a doctor, and perhaps even as a wife, hadn't produced this joy, so she sought it in the upgrade cell operation.
Dr. Claytan Callos is the older brother of Lena. He is a scientist and the founder of Upgrade Cell and VIA. Dr. Claytan Callos' surface layer of want is for the success of the Upgrade Cell surgery to flourish and become groundbreaking in the science world. His motivation behind his surface layer of want is the aspect of becoming a part of the aspiring, successful, and new scientists that are coming up with new discoveries in the science field. The deepest layer of want for Dr. Claytan Callos becoming a scientist was for the outreach of helping his sister to show that he cared for and loved his sister with all of his heart. The entire point of Hank and Molly being the guinea pigs of the operation was to see how well it would work on Lena. Results presented what would have happened to Lena.
An ethical issue presented in the story is about the discrimination that occurs during the process of getting feedback from Hank to the network. The network are the individuals who are hiring and making all of the decisions for Slane, his comic book series whose original creator is Hank's father. Hank wants an African-American actor to portray Slane, who is the central protagonist, the hero of the series. Slane is a blue-skinned Venusian who is actually supposed to represent a black individual in society. Although the company does not want to listen to him because all they care about are the numbers of the white 12 to 20-year-old males they will pull into watching Slane. All the company cares about is the interaction with the audience and their target audience instead of what the purpose of the show is supposed to do. The point of giving the role of Slane to a black person is to give light on the background of the story, which is his father writing his experiences of being a black man into the character of Slane, as well as providing a hero for black kids to look up to and see themselves in. When agency theory is applied to the characters of Upgrade Soul, it shows that all of the characters lacked agency in some way or another. The characters seeking agency and freedom is proof that they did not have it in the first place. With this privation, they struggle to fulfill the levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs and reach self-actualization. If they would have had agency, reaching the highest level of their full potential would have been easier to achieve. Pulling these points back for a learning experience, the story conveys that nobody should let their lack of agency hold them back from reaching their full potential. When pursuing self-actualization, do not forget about the importance of the other levels that have already been achieved. The levels once attained can be lost if they aren't attended to, and self-actualization may be infected and swayed.